Yo, and welcome back to a new YouTube video. I just finished my second training day here on Gran Canaria. I'm here in between some races and I'm here with my family. But my family are arriving later today. So right now I have this whole apartment for myself, so that's really nice. They have rented an apartment on Amphi del Mar. It's like a place with a lot of apartments, so everything here is just tons of different apartments and a really nice view. But this video is about cycling and it is about my favorite session. And my favorite session is an extensive threshold session. And I'm gonna have that session tomorrow, so then I'm gonna take you guys with me. It's now almost 2 weeks since I started my season, and I started my season this year on Mallorca. I was supposed to do all the 5 one-day races there, but on the 3rd day, Trofeo Serra Tramontana or something, I crashed out in the final of the race, and it was really frustrating because that was the first day I really got an opportunity for myself to get a result, and my shape was really good and the race went really well until the last descent of the race. I was in the final together with not so many guys. I had really good legs, but then I unfortunately crashed out and I was hitting the tarmac quite hard, so I wasn't able to finish the race. That's now 9 days ago. And the training the last week have been really bad because I wasn't able to ride my bike for a few days, and the first few days were all about just trying to move a little bit. But yesterday I did 3.5 hours or something, and today almost 5 hours, and my knee feels quite good now, so I think I will be able to do a good session tomorrow. Good morning. I'm now ready for my session, and today I have a new camera that I will try out. I got the Insta 360 and hopefully it will make it a bit easier to film while I'm riding, and as you can see I have to secure it a little bit more because it already fell off one time, but from now I will try that camera. So from now on I'm using this camera. I'm now in the Surya climb where I'm gonna do my efforts today. It's really warm, it's 28 degrees, and in this climb it always feels a lot warmer. On the menu today I'm gonna do 6 to 8 times 12 minutes. It depends on the feeling, on the lactate and everything. So I'm aiming for like between 2 and 3 in lactate. And today I went out 11 o'clock because I wanted to ride in the middle of the day when the weather is at its warmest, because then I get a little bit of heat training, and at the same time when it's really warm you push less power, and at the moment that's good for my knee because then the mechanical load is getting lower. But for now I'm gonna do a little bit of warm-up and then I will start my efforts. GG. 3, 2, 1, yeah. It's a long session today, so I'm always using the first efforts to get into it. So therefore I'm riding really controlled. Ideally I want to measure too low in the beginning, because every time I measure a bit too high in the beginning the lactate stays quite high. It's hard to get it lower, so that's also why I like this kind of session, because you don't have to stress with pushing enough power in the beginning. If you have a lot of energy left, then you can just add an extra interval in the end. That's also why I say I'm going to do 6 to 8 times. It depends a little bit on the day, how the feeling is, how my lactate is, and yeah, a a lot of different things. Whew. It's crazy warm. 33 degrees on my Garmin now. Two efforts done. It's now 10 days, I think, since I crashed. That's also the last time I did some harder efforts. Done with 2 efforts. I did the first 2 efforts on 345 to 350. Now I measured 1.9, so then I can probably increase a little bit on the next one. So that was the start I wanted, with not too high lactate, because then it's easier to increase and keep the lactate a bit low. GG. I don't Number 3 done. Now I increased with 12 watts. Heart rate went up. Felt much better actually. So it will be interesting to see lactate. The goal with this session is to accumulate as much time as possible around threshold lactate. So therefore I'll do the same power now, plus 2.5. It's quite good. Lactate is not too high, and I'll keep that intensity on this one. And if it starts to feel easier, then I will probably increase. I don't know. 5 efforts done. I'm still doing 355. Feeling is the same. I'm just gonna take a measurement to check. So the lactate should more or less be the same now, maybe a little bit higher because my core temperature is higher, and also because I've done 1 hour of work. And yep, 3.1. So then I'm just gonna do this power for the rest of the session, and we'll see how many more I will do. GG. Done with efforts. I did 7 times 12 minutes, and 7 was enough today because I have to be a little bit careful because I haven't been doing so much training for the last 10 days due to my crash, and I am a little bit limited in time on this training camp because I'm gonna do Veulta, Andalucía in 8 days. So it's really important for me to take right decisions in training. And as you can see on my training schedule for this short training camp, it's mainly steady LT1 and LT2 on the program, because that's what I need at the moment. So therefore I'm just keeping it simple. I just had a quick stop for a mango juice, Coke and ice cream, and now I'm just gonna go back home. And I think with this beautiful view I can end this video. Well, that did not go as planned. I got influenza during the race, so had to go home, and it's now 1st of March and I have only been laying on my couch for more than a week, so now I'm gonna try to do some cycling again, but it was for sure not how I want to start this season. But the season is long and I'm motivated to now do the work before my next race, so let's hope I will get a good training period and see you in the next one. GG!